In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive an LMS Stania Class 8F steam locomotive. During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing freight operations. When you're ready, climb onto the footplate. Take a seat at the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time. This class of locomotive was built between 1935 and 1946 and was designed as a freight version of the highly successful Black 5 locomotive. A total of 852 of this class were built and were in active service around the world until 1964, when withdrawal of the class began. Today, a total of 12 survive in preservation. Let's prepare the locomotive for departure. The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam is consumed as the locomotive moves. You'll need to reverse the locomotive out of this siding. This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it is equipped with vacuum brakes. When a vacuum is created, this will release the brakes. The driver can use the brake handle to destroy the vacuum, which will start to apply the brakes. To create a vacuum, you should use the ejectors. The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. The large ejector can be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking. Open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing. Water in the cylinders can damage the locomotive as it does not The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Power delivery is delayed in a steam locomotive, and applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip. These locomotives have a tractive effort of 32,000 pounds and have a top speed of 43 miles per hour. Now that the locomotive is moving, you can open the regulator some more. We're starting to pick up speed. Move the reverser toward mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy. You're approaching the wagons. Let's prepare the train to slow down. Use the combination brake to apply some braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop in front of the wagons. Move the locomotive over to the wagons and prepare to couple up. Begin by slowly opening the regulator to get the locomotive moving. When coupling to a train, make sure you're keeping to a slow speed and that you stop just before the buffers. You may find it easier to control the locomotive by having a small brake application as you do this last move. This locomotive uses manual hook and chain couplings which will need to be connected by you. You can couple or uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. Let's connect the formation using the external camera. Now couple the locomotive to the freight wagons. Return to the first-person camera. You will need to ensure that all the junctions are correctly aligned before moving the locomotive. As this yard features manual junctions, you will need to set them by either walking over to them or by using the map. As these wagons are fitted with vacuum brakes, we'll need to increase the vacuum in the wagons before... The brakes are now released and we can get moving. Move the reverser into the full forward position and open the regulator slowly to get the train moving. Remember that applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip. The train is now moving. Bring the train to a stop in the indicated location. Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this locomotive.